Hey everybody, John here with Two in the Blue. Before you start watching this episode, if you're on YouTube and that's what you're watching us through, please hit that subscribe button. We got about 75% of our people that are watching that they're not subscribed. That would help us out immensely. So please hit that subscribe button right down below. It helps us. It costs you absolutely nothing. And if you have a Google account, you have a YouTube account. So please get in there, subscribe. It helps us out, especially if you like the show. Keep tuning in and enjoy the next episode. Thanks. Welcome back to Two in the Blue. I am your host, John Caruso, here with our I Spy co-host and
Come on.
DJ Lou in the background, always making the magic happen. DJ Lou plugged in today. So, we are in the middle of the Christmas week. This is episode 29.
These glasses are hit.
Correct? 29? 28, episode 28, and we are recording, as always, from the Energy Defender Studios. Call Energy Defenders for any of your solar and roofing needs. Yeah, so, Steve, how was Christmas? How'd it go for you? How was the kids, Santa,
Dude, Christmas just goes, it comes and goes so fast. So
100%.
much preparation.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, just, yeah, I mean, we get the whole family together at one point, and you get this, and you get that, and, you know, we go to Bagliani's, get our cheese for our charcuterie board and all of our, everything we're doing. I mean, it's just so much preparation, all the presents, all the wrapping, all the hiding, and the elf on the shelf. And then, dude, the day just comes
over in an hour.
Goes.
Yeah, it's done.
It's unbelievable.
It is. It's crazy. We were up in Connecticut with my in-laws this year, and it's just it goes so quick, and like we actually did a lot. Like I had to go to her sister's house and cook something for her brothers the next day. And we did Christmas Eve at her sister's. We did Christmas at her brother's. Man, her brother can throw down. He did short rib, on the bone short rib. Oh, man, this guy can cook. We always have like seared duck, and he cuts it real thin. Delicious. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that was the menu for Christmas?
Christmas
Eve or Christmas?
Christmas was Christmas Eve. We ordered from an Italian place, chicken parm, chicken marsala, something simple. And then on Christmas Day, we went to her brother's. I made a bok choy and mushroom mixture, almost like in a garlic brown sauce.
Bro, bok choy might be the most underrated vegetable on planet Earth.
It is good.
It's amazing, dude.
It's good.
Yeah, baby bok choy might be my favorite thing.
I thought it was going to be bitter. It was not at all.
That's delicious.
Yeah. So I made that mixture. He had a short rib on the bone. It was actually falling off the bone. Some type of Japanese potato and regular potato, mashed potatoes. It was delicious. It had like a sweetness to it. It was fantastic.
So Japanese potato?
Yeah.
And regular potato?
And regular like Idaho potato or russet.
What's a Japanese potato?
I don't know. That's what he said, but it's like it has a sweeter taste to it. It's almost like like a sweet potato, but you could taste the sugar. Man, it was delicious.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was really good. And then he had these seafood manicottis. It was just.
Well, there's a theme. I mean, you guys had like an Asian theme to your.
Kind of.
That's cool.
Yes, but no. Yeah. The bok choy didn't have. Yeah, the bok choy is Asian, but we didn't have any. I didn't put any
like
rice
soy
wine.
Sauce or, sesame oil.
Yeah, none of that. Yeah. Gotcha. So it was, but kind of yes, it was kind of like Asian. Like that was the thought, I guess.
Asian Connecticut.
He just comes up with this shit and it works.
Yeah. Cool.
And so it was delicious. So how about So yeah, and I'm getting ready. So we always record on Thursdays. Tomorrow is going to be Friday. My son is driving up, so I get to have 2 Christmases.
You were saying you might bring him here if he was here.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was coming up today or tomorrow. He is coming up tomorrow morning.
Cool.
So I am obviously stoked about that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do the 7 fish.
Oh, Christmas Eve. Yes.
Yeah. Schmelz, which it's only good on Christmas Eve, but on Christmas Eve, a schmelt is very, very good.
Okay.
I love schmelt. The calamari salad.
Okay.
Or no. Conch.
It's conch salad.
Squingili.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got schmelts, squingili, calamari stew, crab cakes, and crab imperial, shrimp cocktail and fried shrimp, cod salad, and clams casino.
Boom.
And we had the zeppoli with the anchovy in there too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How is it with the anchovy?
I love it.
Really?
I love it. A lot of people like are tough on anchovies. I think anchovies. I mean, they're really good, especially when combined with something sweet.
Well, okay. Yeah, I would see with the sauce because I am a sweet and salty fan.
And all the like when I do clams and spaghetti or any kind of seafood pasta, I always start with anchovy.
Really?
It brings out the flavor of the fish, and you can't even taste the anchovy. It dissolves in the oil. You have no idea it's no one even knows it's there. If they don't see you literally put an anchovy in it,
You won't even know it.
they would never know it. But it's got a nice like natural salty flavor to it, very salty, and it just brings out the flavor of the fish like a ton, dude. It's a really really good ingredient. Yeah,
Something to know. I like that.
I
Okay.
like anchovy.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So you 7 fishes, and then how about Christmas Day?
Christmas Day. We went to her. We like bounce around all the
Yeah.
moms and dads and stuff, and then we ended up at her uncle's house. We did just like raviolis and meatballs.
So I remember when I was younger, one of the things we used to do all the time for Christmas Eve is we used to go out. We used to go to the Maplewood, and it was like 20 of us. And we always look forward to them. And then we would go. I think we might go back to somebody's house. They'd have coffee and stuff, and you could open a few gifts on Christmas Eve. And that was like a big thing. Now, then we got into the tradition of going to somebody's house for Christmas Eve. So that was a big tradition over the years, always going to somebody's house. And then Christmas Day, as my mother's getting older, she still wants to do so much, but just physically can't. So we kind of it's been toned down over the year.
It's a lot to host. Yeah,
it's so much work. I do like it though. I do like sitting there. Like tomorrow, we'll have like another small Christmas for my son, and I got a good friend coming over who's his godparents, my mother, my father, my stepmother, and and just my 2 sisters. Nothing real big, but it's nice. It'll be nice to sit down and just bullshit with everybody and catch up. I love the holidays for that reason. I really do.
Love them.
You just kind of catch it, and seeing her family, we don't see them very often at all. So that was kind of awesome going to Connecticut and just catching up with them, and it's just it's a good time. It is. It's a good time. Good time of the year, and then you kind of like Christmas. You kind of do this. You kind of wash your hands a little bit, right? And you got a couple more days, and then you're getting ready to just hit the new year and hit the new year running. So,
did you get anything good for Christmas?
We still haven't opened all the presents. Me and my wife opened some of them today, and then we left a couple so we can open gifts with my kid tomorrow. But I like the basic stuff. The socks, the new socks, because I don't want to relieve stress.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
very good.
Yes.
Are they all the same pair?
Yeah. They're both Hanes, and one's for sneakers and one's for work.
Very good.
Okay. It just the basic stuff, cologne, stuff like that. Nothing creative. I mean, I told my wife we want for nothing. Yeah. So so you just give me the basic needs, and I'm good. Throw the body wash in the stocking and some deodorant. I'm happy.
Cool. Very good.
Yep. So how about you? What'd you get for Christmas?
So if you haven't noticed this,
I spy with my little eye.
Yeah, these buttes, huh?
So what are these?
So these are meta glasses. You can record, you can listen to your music, you can take pictures with it. I'm recording you right now as you speak.
Okay.
DJ Lou, what's up? Here's our studio.
Hey.
Hello.
That's pretty cool. Now, what do you use them for? I mean, obviously, if you're wearing them and people know what
I thought it would be cool to wear them on the job, and because when you're trying to get something good, and you have your phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now I could just think.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Never know what's going to happen.
Right.
Exactly. That's why I think dash cams are cool. So this is like a dash cam on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. So we don't really have much construction going on, obviously. Everybody's kind of closed. Maybe you might have worked a couple days this week, right?
I worked today.
You did work today. So, yeah. So some people are working, but there's really not much going on. So this kind of episode is going to be a little bit just talking about, what we do between the holidays and what people do for the holidays. What do you particularly do? Because this episode is going to air December 31st on New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year.
That's right. So they're going to ring out the New Year. We're going into the New Year. What do you do? You have 2 little ones now.
Nothing. 3 little ones.
3 little ones. So
We
now
don't do anything. I haven't done a thing. Not a thing.
which we don't either. My wife looked at me and she's like, "Do you want to go see the blueberry drop in town?" Because they do the blueberry drop, and I'm like, "Yeah, no, I don't. No, I'm good. I like waking up because I get up early as it is anyhow. So I like on Christmas morning and even New Year's Day morning. I get up early. I make a pot of coffee. I put the Christmas lights are still on. I sit on the recliner, and I just like sitting there and just being in it. And then New Year's Day, I'll put on the New Year's Day parade. I love watching that. and the Mummers, right? Isn't that New Year's?
Mummers. Is that Thanksgiving or? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, New
Cool.
Year's. So we put them on, and and that's it. New Year's, we kind of just ring it in and just kind of, hey, we're in with
I like
the new
going
one.
to the movies on New Year's Day.
That's cool.
Yeah, we used to go.
Good
with,
new
like,
releases? Any good new releases?
dude. The new Squid Game's coming out tonight.
I did hear
today.
that. Yeah, I
right
did
now.
see that.
We can watch it right now.
No, I'm good.
We can.
I'm good. I watched 2 episodes of the first one.
Really?
I couldn't get into
It's
it. I
not
could
bad.
not get
It's not
into
bad.
it.
We're gonna try and keep the kids. We're gonna try and keep the 5-year-old and 3-year-old up this year for the ball drop. We're gonna try.
Awesome.
If it works.
Listen, and it's actually a good time. With the little kids, when my son was younger, you go to the freaking dollar store, buy the little noisemakers. They wear the hat, get them some pots and pans.
Bang some pots and pans.
That's it. Bang some pots and pans. It's actually great for them.
You know, my father-in-law actually gave me a little nugget this year. He said my wife, when she was little, no matter what the temperature was, she used to run around the house in a bikini every year as soon as the ball dropped.
No kidding.
So I'm gonna try and get her to do it this year.
And who was that?
My wife.
Your wife used to run around the house in a bikini.
Outside, around the perimeter of the property. Her and her friends or sisters and stuff, they all just run around in bathing suits.
Is there any way she can get her friends and her sisters to come do this too?
No, but look, if you're driving around, then it's
I
like
happen to
happens to be like 12 o'clock.
If I happen to be driving
30 seconds,
around, going about 3
catch a nice shot,
like
yeah.
3 miles an hour in front of your house at New Year's,
Well, I'm
going
gonna be
down.
running right behind her, so and I will have less on than she does.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! If you're streaking, that would be great. That's awesome. Well,
So
hey,
we're gonna try and start.
listen,
this
your
tradition.
kids will never forget it. I can promise you that. If they're
we'll
old
see.
enough to remember.
They've never stayed up that late ever in their whole life.
Well, that's good.
So we'll say.
Yeah.
We'll try.
Hey, you try. Whatever. And then
We'll
what
probably be
happens?
like, all right, are you guys ready for bed? It'll be like 8 o'clock in the night.
Oh,
just tired, yeah.
100%. 10 o'clock, you'd be like, man.
I don't think I've seen the ball drop in, I don't know, 6 years.
I have. It all depends on the night. Like, and, work, if I work that day or whatever, it all depends. I have sometimes. Sometimes I'll go outside because people light off fireworks locally, so I'll kind of like peek out the window. But that's about it. One year I did shoot off a couple shots on the shotgun. That was I did
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah. But
When you got some properties, cool.
Yeah.
So my first year at,
no, we live in a townhome. I just right off the back deck.
when I used to live in the town, my first year in the town, my first New Year's Eve in the townhouse, Michelle and I were just throwing them back, dude. And the ball dropped, and someone's like car alarms outside started kind of going off. So I'm just an idiot, and I just put our car alarm on. I thought people were doing it to like celebrate,
Right.
So I just started my car alarm.
Oh,
Now my neighbor, who was a cop,
right.
and he was like on call or like had work at 2 o'clock in the morning or some godly hour, like came and knocked on the door. He's like, bro, is like something going on? Like, why is your car alarm going off? I was like, I was just celebrating. I thought everyone was doing it. Yeah.
And it wasn't?
He's like, nah, dude, nah. He's actually my very good friend now. Bill, the guy who was our whiskey pourer.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, for the Jim Williamson episode. But yeah. So that was our first actual meeting together.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. And was it something going on, or was it?
No. Someone probably like beeped the horn and then
Started
it
it,
started
everybody-
one
it
off,
just like a
and then
chain.
I was like, oh, look, everyone's putting their alarm off, and I was probably not in very good shape at the time. Yeah.
No. But I tell you what that does. That opens the door for a good little segment I like to call Dumb Things of the Week. So Dumb Things of the Week, I think we're going to be on the same page on this one. I want to talk about the toys in general and what's popular right now and how I think dumb toys are. Have you seen, first of all, I don't want to down the people on like Sesame Street or anything like that. There's this new Miss Rachel.
Oh yeah,
Okay, with the suspenders.
she's tough, bro.
It's the dumbest thing in the world, but I'll tell you what, good for her for
She's
doing
not
this.
bad. She's very educational.
It is, but it's like when you're watching it, it's like, man, this is not, these are not the shows that I remember.
No, but that Miss Rachel's for like 1-year-olds.
right.
You know, it's
but
not
like when
for,
I
like,
was 1-year-old, it was,
Do you remember?
yeah, but like, well, no, but like, I guess when I was old enough to remember, it was Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry,
Yeah.
Sesame Street.
But that's like 5, 6. I
Yeah.
mean, my son is way beyond Miss Rachel. Like my daughter, just to add to that, like there's Miss Rachel, then there's Blippi, right? And so like the original Blippi was cool.
Right.
He started out, he was just like making videos for like his nephew or something, and then he gained like all this popularity on YouTube. So he started like a thing. Like he was like Barney. This was Blippi. He got so big, this guy subs it out now.
Wow.
he has like there's like him Blippi, and then he has like 2 subcontractor Blippies who are like they claim to be Blippi. And Miss Rachel and Blippi are like boys.
No kidding.
And Blippi has like a sidekick, Mika, who also has a subcontract, who also subcontracts her name out.
You know everything about that.
No, it's insane. Well, it's bullshit because like, are you that cool that you can't just continue to do this show? I mean, he did animation. He's selling crayons and T-shirts.
Listen, I say good on them for being an entrepreneur and doing this shit.
No.
I think it's great. But in my mentality, how I was raised, what I watched, even the toys, like Little People. It's called Little People, and they're literally just round little people. Like they're very symmetrical and they're round. Everything's kind of round. And there's this bus. You can get a little house. It was Castle of Grayskull from He-Man, and my G.I. Joe men used to just go in there and conquer the place and like take it over. That's what it was. Like if I had a school bus, my G.I. Joe men would be in it. We'd crash into the castle. It would that's how we have rubber wrestlers and stuff like I just Voltron and Thundercat and like all that kind of stuff.
How old though? That's like 10. Power Rangers.
When I was younger, it was a lot of there was Atari. That was the video game then, and which was still I love some like Asteroids and some of the games on there are still fantastic. And I guess like wrestling and He-Man. That was when I was younger. He-Man and G.I. Joe. So that would be probably my 6 years old. I don't know if I would remember what I watched when I was 1, 2, 3, 4 years old.
Yeah, I mean, I think that who you're talking about are kind of geared towards them. But
okay. And
to add to that further, are you acquainted with Peppa Pig at all? Bro,
they're
like Australian or something, right?
Yeah.
Or right? Are they Australian or British?
But they're huge.
Bro, my son and daughter who love Peppa Pig both developed some words with that Australian accent. And my daughter, right? If we're like go on like somewhere, she'll be like, "Daddy, are you on holiday?" I'm like, "What? Holiday? What are you talking about?"
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Daddy. Oh, my son would say, "Per pal, per pal."
Per pal.
I'm like, dude, what? Stop watching Peppa Pig.
Yeah. But like I don't remember and I still think they should well, first of all, I guess the cartoons we watch are going to be like too violent for today's society. But like Three Stooges was another one I grew up on. I mean, these were all slapstick, type comedies.
Steven likes Jaws. Steven watches Jaws.
Yeah, but like Jaws. So like I said, so my dumb thing would be just some of these things. Bluey is another one. It's a real popular right now.
That's a good show. That's not a bad show.
But like I feel like Bluey's just kind of a knockoff of Blue's Clues. It's like kind of a mixture of Blue's Clues and.
You know what's weird about Bluey is Bluey's a girl.
Yeah.
And so is her sister.
Pinky.
I forget her name.
Per pal.
What's Bluey's sister's name?
Ready?
No, it's
Yellowy.
Bingo.
Bingo was her name-o.
Yeah, but I didn't know that either one of them were girls. I thought they were both boys.
Well,
not that it makes any difference. But.
Yeah, and I guess I want to add to this because we are going to be watching this you're going to be watching this on New Year's Eve. Is New Year's resolutions dumb to me? I think New Year's resolutions are dumb to me. I don't really believe them. Sometimes I'll set one, but like it's just basically if you can't get your mindset right for the rest of the year or for the year, like come on, like why
it's just a reset.
You should be setting goals for yourself all year long.
We'll table
all right,
this.
Yeah, we'll table that. So go ahead. What's your dumb thing?
My dumb thing is we talked about it in a very early episode. It might have even been a dumb thing way back when, but these toys, man, that you buy them and then you got to build them. It's insane.
Some of them are.
We got a Play-Doh. It was a Play-Doh like car, like bike or something. I don't know. It was like just a Play-Doh like, you sit on it and you like Flintstone like thing for my daughter. Dude, not one piece of this thing was together. Not one. And it came with these little minute, little tiny, like you needed like a glasses kit to like put these things in.
No shit.
And I was using an impact gun, just tearing through this thing. Yeah. Oh my God, dude, I was so annoyed, bro. Have you ever? I mean, like, cause number one, you're doing this, and you're like, you wait obviously till like New Year's Eve or the day before New Year's Eve
they strap these toys in there too. Like, if that's the first thing. That's the
how much money are they saving? By like,
I have no idea. These things are zip tied in boxes with like 17,000 zip ties. It's unbelievable.
They take every precaution possible to keep the thing secure in the box, but then when you get to the directions, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a picture.
Right.
Drawn
You have
with
no
crayon.
idea. Right. The building, there is a lot of building in it.
Insane.
Yes.
It's so much building. Like there's pieces that, like, it wouldn't even take up any extra room if they were connected. Like, if they don't connect one
There's
piece,
somebody's next job right there.
Yeah.
Come up and say,
that's a good idea.
Bring your toys for a birthday or Christmas.
That's a great
Bring your
idea.
toys to me. I will assemble them for a charge.
Brilliant idea.
There you go.
And your first ad right here for free.
From Two in a Blue.
Yes,
You got it. So, hey, any young entrepreneurs out there that want to get thank you.
That is a great idea.
Listen, most entrepreneurs, not most, but a lot of entrepreneurships are based off of people's laziness.
Yeah.
What you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Do it for somebody. Landscaping, wrapping Christmas presents, house cleaning, a lot of stuff.
Putting those toys together, man, that's a great
very
good idea.
Yeah, because you can technically bring these toys like early, have them built, and have them just pre-built with a bow on them or a ribbon, or wrap the whole toy in something.
I mean, that's what you want to do, because like you get these toys and your kids are going to want to play with them, and you don't want to be stuck Christmas morning.
You spend half the day assembling most of them.
So you end up doing it at night, a couple days, if not the day before Christmas, and you're putting them together, and you're like, you've been drinking all day.
Yeah.
Dude, and they don't even come with the stickers. Like you got to put the sticker. Do you know how hard it is to put a sticker on when you're drunk?
Yeah, decals, I know.
You get one shot at it. They're the stickiest stickers in the whole world.
Yeah, and I got something else to add to that. Man, I should do this.
When
you're doing this and building the toys, you have a shelf which is all types of batteries, and so because people are going to forget batteries. There you go, and you can make money off of Like, this is a good idea.
This is a great idea. Come to us.
Maybe we should do this next year. We are. Yeah. We should all just sit right here in the studio, us three, and just assemble toys. For people and try to have.
I'd like to see someone else do it. I hate doing it.
Yeah,
you can do mine. If you're going to do it, I'll pay you to do mine.
Yeah,
for sure.
Somebody should come up with this idea. If you're watching, you should do this idea, and then all we want out of this is a thank you for the idea.
What should they call the business?
Oh, I don't know.
We got to think of something.
Yeah, the lazy builder. I don't know.
Lazy builder. Bob, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll think of something.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
All
right, we'll get back to it now.
Fair enough. All right, now let's get to your New Year's resolution.
So New Year's resolution. So like every year, for me, it's New Year's resolution is out with the old, in with the new. That's the resolution for me. We're done 2024. Let's put it behind us. It's the past. Let's start. My only thing is let's just start the new year off right, and make it last for as long as you can. Because life is going to life, no matter what. You're going to get into shit. Life's going to life. Things are going to go upside down sometimes. You're going to hit some bumpy roads. So for me, it's starting off January 1st and going as many days as I possibly can with just positivity and just, and good thoughts and just doing good, healthy things to feel better, act better. That's what I think.
But isn't that like a resolution?
It is, but it isn't, because people want to say, "Oh, I want to quit smoking for this," or "I want to do," and I feel like New Year's resolutions are almost like diets; they crash and burn all the time.
Well, they might, but I don't know. It's good to have a date.
Like the big one, like the fail-safe one is, "Oh, we're going to go back to the gym," because when you go, because the first Monday, the first Monday the gym is like it's amateur hour. It's like everyone's there. Everyone wants to get back in shape. And listen, God bless you. If that's when you start, then go ahead and do it. I mean, I feel the same way. After the holidays, I am getting back stricter. I got about 20, 25 pounds I want to lose to get to that goal weight. So, yeah.
I fell off a cliff with the diet, dude.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
You are fat right now.
I am.
I'm so thin. Have you ever seen anybody this thin? It's just crazy the weight I'm losing.
Yeah, looking good, buddy.
Look at you with your glass. Ba-ding.
Ba-ding.
Oh, look at that, huh? I like that. I just like that I can look down and see my pecker now. That's like the best.
Great.
That's like the best
life
thing
goals.
Ever. That was my Christmas present to myself.
I like looking down and seeing your pecker too.
Jesus Christ. Didn't take long, did it? We were about 15 minutes in. So what about you? Do you do any New Year's resolutions, or how do you do it?
All right, so yeah, I mean, I always try and think of something, but this year, before we started this podcast, I never had social media. I didn't have any of it. I only created a Facebook for Two in a Blue, so I could contribute. But while I am contributing with what we're doing on Two in a Blue, I'm also finding myself too often sitting and looking at my phone.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I think it's okay to do it, like, when you can do it. But I don't like when my kids are, like, competing with my phone for my attention.
Right.
I think that's wrong. I think it's fucked up.
I got you, yeah.
And it bothers me. I think about it at night. So in 2025 and forward, I really want to concentrate on not making. I don't want it to, like, because they're kids.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not thinking like, oh, my dad's ignoring me for his phone. They're just thinking like this is normal.
Right.
And I don't want them to think that's normal.
Right. You know what a good way to do that is like scheduled times. Like, from this time to this time, my phone's going on the charger on the counter, and I'm not even looking at it. And that's it. For no reason. Unless it rings, I'm not. Text messages can wait, blah, blah, blah.
It kills me. I hate having social media for that reason. Because I mean, dude, it sucks you in. Mm-hmm. It's hard to stop. Like, if you get in them reels, dude, like there's like a really addictive quality.
I actually love that idea, and maybe I'm even going to start doing that just for the hell of it. Because I'll tell you what, when I went on my little 30-day vacation back when, the best part of it was not having access to your phone.
Yeah,
like it killed you at first, but I'm like, yeah, because you just read, and I'm not a reader, but like I watch TV, I read a little bit, I played cards and games. It makes you socialize more. It really did. So you got to talk to people more and learn like it was just interaction. It was just great. And not that I'm not a sociable person, I am. So it was really good for me to be able to interact. But yeah, I think it's great. It makes you sharper too. When you're not always glued to that phone, I think it makes you just sharper.
You shouldn't be consuming that much junk. It's junk. There's nothing else to it. It's junk.
Yep.
Which. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of
unless you're watching Two in the Blue, which at that time you can just.
Yeah. I thought about that halfway through this.
You can screen it to your TV. You know what I mean? You just screen it up to your TV and and then watch on the big screen, so you're not on your phone.
But no, like them reels. There's ones designed that are just like watch to the end, and like what I mean. Yes. Like they're just junk, and
they are.
They just melt your brain.
Yeah.
And I don't like that addictive. So the thing I use it for is to turn my brain off. Right? Because, like, I'll be at work. I'm like, I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about that. I'm doing this. I'm stressed out or I'm, like, overstimulated. And then, like, you could do that. You could kind of turn your brain off for a second. But it's so much better to just, like,
read a book.
Read a book, do a puzzle, do a Lego.
My wife will sometimes, like, to decompress. She'll, like, right when we get in bed, she'll go on her phone and she'll be on there for, like, a little while and just kind of go through things. She'll read the news, though. Like, she'll read news and shit like that. She does not listen on social media, but, yeah, that's a good one. I actually like that one, so that's good.
Thanks.
Lou, how about you? Any New Year's resolutions?
Kind of just, hey, everybody. I've had a good, like, second half of this year. Mm-hmm. So my resolution is just keep it going. Don't fall off the tracks. Keep being productive. Keep going to the gym. Keep doing the podcast.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. So, Two in the Blue are in a general, Two in the Blue.
Send us your New Year's resolutions. I'd like to hear what
drop
them.
Drop them in the comments. Yeah. Let's see what some of your New Year's resolutions are. Yeah, love to hear them. We'll interact with them. Well, yeah, we'll break some balls.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Let's do it.
How about time for a little Flounder fun fact? In World War II, encouraged women to enter the construction industry. Do you know that? During World War II, thousands of women worked construction jobs. Between 1940 and 1945, the female labor force grew by 50%. After the war ended, up to 85% of the women wanted to keep their job, effectively paving the way for women in the construction labor force.
Is that so? That's because the men were at war.
Yeah. So because men were
in charge of the infrastructure.
If you remember too, like say like sports, a league of their own. Mm-hmm. That was men were away, so baseball so women took it over. So yeah, effectively, men were away in the wars, women were back home, and they were doing. That's how they got into construction. When the war ended, men were coming back, and 85% of them women still remained in the construction, which paved the way for them being in construction labor and the labor workforce.
It's a great job.
Construction. It's great.
Great job.
And again, another shout out to women in our union industries and the construction industries. We love you. So keep it up. It's they're great to have out there. Some badass women out there do some good jobs.
Yeah, that's it. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you got?
So I guess I read something that said that the Amazon strike for the Teamsters was over. This Sean O'Brien, is it Sean O'Brien? I like him, dude.
Okay.
Every time he talks, I love what he says. I just he's intelligent. He speaks like I just like the way he talks. Let me see here. The Teamsters claim to have 7,000 members working basically for Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon refutes that. They say we're not involved in Teamsters, but Amazon. You know how I'm saying last week I said every warehouse was a separate entity. So I think what I was referring to was like, so their drivers are not Amazon employees. Amazon does not claim to employ any drivers.
Okay.
They're all supposedly like third-party contractors working for someone else.
Right.
So Amazon's saying like they don't even work for us, so whatever. Now the Teamsters, they work for UPS, like you said, or Teamsters, stuff like that. So like the Amazon does employ union trucking companies or whatever. Like they do have them. Like
Okay.
But the amount of the Teamsters are saying they have like 7,000 Amazon like people working in Amazon. You know how many drivers work for Amazon? Like 740,000.
Yeah.
So they make up less than 1% of the workforce.
Okay.
Is the Teamsters anyway?
Right.
One of the Amazon employees was not affiliated with the union at all. He wants better health insurance, better work conditions. These guys, they take up to 400 deliveries a day. These guys going house to house.
Wow.
Yeah, or more. And one of the things he's fighting for is to have just like a helper with you if you have 400 plus deliveries.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how big of a pain the acid is to like get out of the car, put in park, find a package. Like if you have a helper with you, if you got 400 deliveries, you got one guy who's just staying a step ahead of you.
I always felt like, and this goes with construction too, I don't feel like with delivery people and for construction workers, there should ever be a single man crew. What if something happens? What if some medical emergency takes place? What if the truck, he needs just a hand, not just a hand, right? Not just a helping hand, but like, God forbid this guy goes to have a heart attack. Maybe you could grab the wheel or something. Like anything could happen. What if he falls out the back of the truck and breaks his ankle? Who's getting him to the hospital? You know? So I agree with that they're fighting for that. And that goes to construction. I don't think there ever should be a single man crew. But go ahead.
Yeah, we're not supposed to have single man crews anyway. In construction. I actually got called out on them one time. I was doing something with traffic, and one of the BAs saw me and called and said, "You shouldn't be working alone."
Right.
But whatever.
Go ahead. So they're looking. He's a helper.
So like, and then like Amazon's coming back like, oh, this is a false narrative. They're just trying to create like this public thing. But in reality, like there are people that are affiliated with the Teamsters that are working for Amazon. Just like like UPS or whatever, and like they're just like Amazon's posting like how great they're doing every quarter. Their profits are through the roof.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. So I think the Teamsters. I'm not sure what the Teamsters' end goal. Like I really don't know. Like I don't know their strategy.
So if it's over, what was the outcome? Do we know?
The outcome was we're just going to keep fighting. We wanted to make some noise, and they did. They did make some noise. A lot of people
which is part of the fight.
Yeah.
That's part of the fight. It's not. It doesn't necessarily. Yeah,
they moved
it doesn't necessarily mean that you go there and that was going to was going to definitely happen.
And Long Island in April of 2022, Long Island, like one of the facilities in Long Island, the workers got together and voted to have like an Amazon union, basically.
Okay.
It got voted in. It was recognized by the National Labor Board.
Oh, okay.
As like all right, this is what they wanted. This is their constitutional right to do this. And Amazon's just been fighting it since then. 3 years now. Like
get with it, Bezo.
And so Amazon has that. They got all the money in the world. They got they got everything they need to just make your life a living hell. Like if you're trying to like do something other than what they're saying.
You would think though, when Amazon employs so many people, why not make it more nice to work for Amazon?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Like with a big corporation like that has, endless amounts of money right now. Why not make it better for your employees?
Can you make 400 deliveries a day?
That's nuts.
And that's like a commonplace for him to be saying like, if we have a route with over 400 deliveries, we should have a helper. Like meaning, this happens often enough.
Often enough, right?
That's nuts, dude. So if you have 350 deliveries, I'll do it myself.
I can't imagine 100, let alone 400.
Yeah, I actually was talking to an Amazon delivery driver. He got held up in one of our, something we were paving. We were paving through a like a development with no outlets. It was like a cul-de-sac development.
Right.
An Amazon driver trying to get out. I said, dude, it'll be like 15, 20 minutes. Sorry. And he was like, all right, that's cool. And I was asking him like how many deliveries. He was saying, yeah, he was like between 250 and 300 deliveries a day. It's wild.
That is wild.
It's out of control. They're doing that's a ton of production for this company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they don't have good health benefits? That's nuts.
I mean, like, I don't see why they don't offer something better.
It's
like,
not, they don't work for Amazon. Amazon, it's kind of like Amazon's way to, like, pass the responsibility onto someone else.
I guess that's true, right? Like, if they don't have to, there's probably a huge liability they don't have to worry about. They hire these companies to come in to drive these deliveries around.
Yeah, like their insurance rates are probably much lower.
And the trailers all say Amazon, so they're getting their advertisement from it.
Yeah. And then you got a bunch of, like, mom and pop, like, delivery driver, like places that...
Right.
It's just messed up because, like, I'm someone with experience delivering for Amazon because I had a trucking company that delivered for Amazon. Like, you can't, like, you got to be on top of, like, all your stuff. You have to have, like, Amazon approve this. Like, your insurance has to say this, that, and the other thing. Like, you have to provide proof at once every 6 months. You got to, like, all your drivers got to be checked, like, rigorously through the roof. You have to submit their license numbers, social security numbers, everything. It goes through their background check. You can't be 1 minute late on a delivery. You get notified. You get dinged for this, dinged for that. Your grade goes down. I mean, like, they are running the show.
Right.
So just to say, like, oh, well, they're not our employees. It's like, they are.
They are kind of, yes.
You're running the show.
Right.
Like, everything. Like, it's not like, as the owner of the company, I was telling my guy, it wasn't like, all right, yeah, skip that delivery for now. Go to, like, I couldn't make those decisions.
Right.
Amazon, you had to do what they told you to do. You had to take the route they wanted you to take. Like, they had a GPS.
Yeah, so essentially you are.
Yeah, you are an employee.
You are working for them.
You can't even stop. You can't even, if you know your way around and you know this is a busy road, this road is slippery. Oh, there's construction on this road. Let me go this way. Like, it would notify, it would like ding you for going off route. I mean, like, they everything you do had to be exactly how they wanted you to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if they're calling the shots.
So for them to say, like, we're not the employee, it's just a cop out.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
It is.
I really hope the Teamsters continue to like fight this fight, and I hope that they involve the laborers. I hope they involve every trade they can, and I hope that everyone gets involved and does something for them, because I would love to see Amazon, like, at least, I don't know, at least like.
They have it. I mean, Amazon. If anybody has it, Amazon has it. At
least if you're like, if you want everything to be exactly to the T, perfect.
Right. Well, then better your workspace, better your working conditions, get the better pay, get the better benefits. Right. And maybe your employees would give a shit a little more.
Exactly.
Right. Instead of dreading to go into work today, Jesus, I got to do 400 freaking deliveries. Don't you want your employees to come in and say, "Yo, I got 400. I'm going to knock this out today."
Like, be excited. You got a job at Amazon.
I
got a job at Amazon.
Right. You know? Don't you want to be competitive? Don't you want to work at Amazon and have to be competitive?
Right.
Yeah. So, screw you, Amazon. We said that last time. We'll say it again.
All right, dude. Look, I seen this thing on. I seen this online.
Yeah, I see.
It's like a grip tester. And these construction guys are doing it.
Okay.
So I got it. I wanted to see how we did.
Okay.
Want to go first?
No, I know mine's weak. It was stronger over the years. My grip has definitely gone down, so this is going to be embarrassing for me.
Let me see.
It's called that arthritis.
All right, let's just see. 187.6.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
What's the max?
200. Let's go, big boy.
Just hit start, right?
Yeah, just zero it out.
$119.
All right. Come on, Lou.
Yeah, let me take a crack here.
This is a teacher grip. No one judge.
Still union.
It is union. No, dude. You're the chalk hand, dude. Yes. No. Try again.
130.
Oh, not bad.
All right, well.
I'm gonna take one more crack.
You had them short, stubby arms. You do have a lot of.
That has nothing to do with it.
It most certainly does.
No, short, stubby arms have nothing to do with it.
Sure, it does.
Disagree.
Your muscles are more compact.
$188. I got a little better that time. Want to try again?
No. Your grip is like amazing. You must really be happy with yourself.
It says I'm strong. This thinks that I'm strong.
How chafed is your penis with that grip?
Ah, dude, I don't touch my penis.
I don't even touch it. This was a Christmas present given to me by some gentleman with stupid glasses. Marijuana edibles. I'm going to try this stuff because there's a lot of great things in this book. Like,
Are they all desserts?
Pies, yes. It looks like all desserts. But I've been wanting to do this with like buying flour and trying to make like the butter and stuff like that. So thank you very much, and I highly recommend you people out there get some edibles and try some recipes. Thank you for following us. We want to thank all our followers on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Please get in the comments, like, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you all for listening. This episode 28, will be dropping on New Year's Eve. So, Tuna Blue, we are going out of 2024. We'd love to wish everybody a very happy, healthy, and prosperous 2025. For Tuna Blue, we got some possible big announcements coming in 2025. So keep your fingers crossed. Keep watching us. We hope that everything kind of falls into place. If not, we're still going to be here doing episodes. So for Tuna Blue, first, we are recording from the Energy Defender studio. Don't forget to call Energy Defenders for all your solar and roofing needs.
And let me just jump in.
Go ahead.
If you guys missed the interview this week, it is with Energy Defender owner and founder, Dave Gardner.
Dave Gardner.
Great dude.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to talk to him.
Absolutely. So that's going to be a good interview. Don't forget to watch that on Sunday. That drops on Sunday, so it'll already dropped after this one.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked it out already, go check it out.
Go check it out. Yeah, absolutely. So again, for Tuna Blue, I'm John Flounder. This is Stevie D. DJ Low in the background. Happy New Year. 2025, out with 24, in with 25.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Dad, how we do?
Missed.